Okay,
Okay.
you're on, and I'm on too. But you're really on, and what's behind you are mountains.
And cement goats.
And well, you can't see the cement goat,
Oh, okay.
but we have a story to tell about
Oh, we've
that a
told
little
them.
later on.
We've told them many times too.
Well, there are always new people joining us,
That's true.
okay?
That's true.
Are you feeling good today?
I am. I'm feeling good. Know why?
Why?
Do you know what today is? August 1st is the actual date. August 1st is the 50th anniversary of American Graffiti.
Wow.
And they're going to air it, I think, tonight on Netflix. And I can't tell you what that movie did for me. I was a struggling actress, and it started. Well, I was asked to be on an interview with George Lucas, whoever that was.
So now, just before you get into this,
Yeah.
okay, you accuse me all the time of
Telling
telling long
Long
stories.
stories.
I know if you're starting with auditioning for him, this is going to be a long story.
I'm going to try to condense it.
Okay.
Because I was on camera for 5 seconds, and it changed my life.
Right.
Changed my life. And every time I think back on it, I think, well, sometimes life, you're in the right place at the right time, and the right look, and the right everything. And that was me that day. I walked into George Lucas's office, and I didn't know who he was, and he's not a big guy, and he was slumped down in his desk, and all you could see was his head. And he said to me, "Can you drive?" And I said, "Uh-huh." And that was it.
Okay.
Is that short enough for you?
It is. Well, there's more to the story than that. The reality is that, first of all, there are two things. Number one, you're the only person on that film who never got a credit.
I know why you're laughing.
So nobody knew who you were, which was great, because you were the mysterious blonde in the Thunderbird.
I know.
You were on the screen for 5 seconds. You didn't even mutter a sound. You only mouthed, "I love you,"
Yep.
to Dreyfus, okay?
Yep.
Okay. The funny part of this is, when ABC bought the film to run, they promoted it by saying, "American Graffiti starring Suzanne Summers."
It was my 5 second
For
line.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is serendipity, the right place, the right time, the right everything.
Well, that's the story of our relationships.
It is. It
Huh?
is, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right story, right time, right place, right show,
Yeah.
right mood,
Right.
right everything.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other funny thing was, I had three words. I love you. And so I'm driving in the Thunderbird, and Richard Dreyfuss sees me and is taken with me. And at one point, when he pulls up alongside of me, I mouthed, "I love you." Well, I didn't mean to mouth it. But George Lucas comes up to me, and with the car stopped, he said, "By the way, just mouth it." So here I had my first 3 lines in a film, and he said, "Mouth it." But it went on to be what?
3 words.
3 words, yeah.
Yeah.
That movie went on to be one of the all-time biggest grossing movies of that year. Can't even talk.
Because it cost very little to make.
Yeah.
Nobody got paid.
I made $136.
Well, everybody else probably made a little more than that. But the movie only cost $700,000 to make.
But I was sitting in the trailer at the movie set, and George Lucas walks into the trailer to tell everybody what an opportunity this is, that this movie's going to be a big deal, and you're all going to really reap the rewards. And I looked around, so I'm looking at Cindy Williams and Ron Howard and Richard Dreyfuss, yeah, and some really quiet guy over in the corner, Harrison Ford, and a few other people, and I thought, I don't know. Kind of a bunch of losers. Shows you how good my taste is.
Everybody from that
Everyone.
film made out.
Everyone.
Yeah, amazing.
There's only one girl in the picture that I don't recognize.
Oh, she won't like that very much.
Well, she doesn't know which one she is.
No, she doesn't.
So.
Yeah, I don't recognize her either.
No.
Huh.
Huh.
So she's the mysterious girl in American Graffiti who isn't recognized.
Yeah, but she wasn't driving a.
By the way, I haven't introduced you.
Oh, right.
Just I assume that everyone knows who you are.
Oh, right.
And that's why they're here with us today.
Yeah.
Okay. But in case you're new, in case you've been living a very insular life somewhere without TV, radio, newspaper, nothing, theoretically under a rock, you're looking at Suzanne Summers today, doing our regular show Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 4 o'clock Pacific time
I'm so
on
glad you all
Instagram
come.
and Facebook Live.
So
And we're
glad you
honored
all
to be
come.
here.
Yeah.
You know, I love the mountain behind you. There's power to it.
I
Okay?
can't see it.
It's power. It's like that picture I took of you on top of the marquee when we did the Broadway show.
That was the greatest picture.
Oh yeah, and the Tony organization didn't like it. They said, "We don't do things like that here."
This is what Alan likes to do. He likes to ruffle feathers.
Well, I wanted to do something to promote
You
the
did.
show.
It was so great. He had a picture of me. Wish we had that magazine here. We do have that magazine here, but it's away.
Oh well.
So many things we have here are away. Anyway, I had on a leotard and really high cut and high heels, and my arms were folded like that. And it was standing on top of the marquee at the Brooks Atkinson Theater. And it was really quite wonderful. And we walked into the theater that day, and there were all these stagehands carrying me. And I went, I gotta remember this picture in my mind.
Well,
What?
there's someone here who says that your best picture was you topless in your yard a few years ago. I must have been away that day.
No, that was the one you took in the Yellow Daisies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't our, well, actually it was our yard. Yeah. Yeah, come to think of it.
Yeah, those
was-
93 acres.
It was our backyard and our front yard.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a beautiful picture.
I actually wasn't naked,
You-
but it looked naked, and I love the picture.
Yeah,
You have such a good eye.
thank you. I have another one. I'm waiting for an opportunity to use it. It's actually a video. Okay. And
You're scary.
I love this video. And
Yes.
I was going to release it, and then Caroline suggested that we wait on it. Which
By the
was,
way, Caroline was just laughing her butt
that was good
off.
advice.
Yeah, she was really just laughing her butt off because you told me to keep my stories short, and then you went and elaborated on it.
But I'm not showing it.
No, I'm not talking about the video. I'm talking about just now.
Oh,
2
just
minutes
The
ago.
American Graffiti story.
well,
Yeah.
I'm just mentioning it
Yeah.
because it's going to be upcoming one of these days.
Yeah. But you know
No,
that...
you didn't catch it on. I was laughing because Suzanne started to tell the American Graffiti story, and then she shortened it a lot because you told her to shorten it, and then you told her. That's why we were laughing.
Well,
You told the long version.
I told the abridged version.
He told the part that he thought you should tell.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Right, thanks.
Absolutely.
He didn't want to hear about the fact that your parking meter was going to run out and you were waiting too long in the casting office, and the casting director said, well, Mr. Lucas was really interested in your photo, so you said, okay, and you stayed. He didn't want to hear that part, so he cut it out.
Yeah.
Well, now between the three of us, we've told this story. But you know what I think about? It's actually the anniversary is August 1st, which is in about a week or so. What I find interesting is it's iconic. American Graffiti is iconic. And when you show...
The anniversary is August 1st?
That's what I read today from Denise.
Oh, I thought it was this month. I thought they were doing the 50th anniversary now.
No, well,
Or in May, so it's a few months away then.
yeah, and then Three's Company's iconic. I could tell. We went to this major party the other night, all about building the new White House for visitors, and wow, there were people from all over the world there, and they were like amazed that I was there. And I'm thinking, how do you even know who I am? But they all were saying, I watched Three's Company as a kid, I watched as an adult, I've watched each of the episodes 5 times.
Oh, that guy, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're also, you know, it amazes us. We go to a certain restaurant that attracts Middle Eastern women, and they all go bananas every time you walk in. Obviously, it's big in the Middle East. I know it's big in Israel. By the way, speaking of Israel, this is the 75th anniversary of the modern state of Israel.
Oh, is it? Is that why
Started
Kevin McCarthy was talking
in
at
May of
Knesset?
1948. Pardon me?
Is that why Kevin McCarthy was speaking to the Knesset?
Well, he did there as part of the commemoration, yes. Yeah, interesting.
That was the best I've seen him.
Yeah,
Speaking
well,
to the Knesset.
yeah, well, you know, there's a great relationship between us and Israel in many ways, culturally.
I loved
and-
it. I
and
loved it when we were
in terms
there.
of technology. I mean, the technology that emerges between Israel and the United States is incredible. Okay, there it is. Gut Renew. And you know what it is? You're going to love our deal today. You're going to love our deal. Here it is. 50% off Gut Renew snack bars. Normally it's 40. Today it's 20 at SuzanneSummers.com. Okay? I urge you to get on this. It's not going to be this ever again, at least not in the near future. 50% off. If you love our snack bars, and most people, the reaction we're getting is, we love your snack bars. I love our snack bars. I carry them in my pocket.
When I can't find you in the house,
Yeah.
he'll be in a corner somewhere just sitting eating one of these.
Yep.
And there'll be wrappers around him.
You having trouble unwrapping that?
I am. Oh, you know, because I hurt my hand.
See, there's a secret to unwrapping.
What's that?
Muscle.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. These are so good. You know, during the day when you want something to eat, but you don't want to eat because you're trying to lose weight, or this isn't a weight loss bar, but it fills you up with all the good stuff that you should have to heal your gut.
There's so much great stuff in there.
Want a
Really.
bite?
Gut Renew.
Want a bite?
Pardon me? Oh, the bar you mean. Sure. Okay.
You know, get a box and just always keep 2 or 3 or 4 in your purse. If you have kids, they love them.
I keep them in my pockets when we go out. I keep them in the car.
You
Although
do?
right now the car's very hot this time of the year, but it doesn't seem to matter. And I keep them in my travel bag when we travel. They're great. 50% off.
That
Gut
is
Renew
great.
snack
You guys
bars.
are getting a ton of questions, so I just want to jump in here and answer. Is there a limit on how many boxes you can buy? No, there is no limit, but it is a
good.
limited time sale. So jump in and grab them while you can. Calorie count, sugar count, and carb count. If you go to SuzanneSummers.com, you can. They're different on both bars, and we have all of that information listed on each product. We went for real ingredients on these, so they do not have artificial sweeteners in them, and we went for great taste and real food ingredients. So
They're great.
super clean ingredient lists. There are some natural sugars in there because we use things like dates or manuka honey and delicious things like that. And they're super delicious. We have the banana bread bar and the peanut butter crisp.
And I don't know which one I like the most.
Oh, they're both so good.
They're
the
great.
banana bar is like a soft bar, and it's really clean. It's bananas, cinnamon, Gut Renew, almonds, and manuka honey. It is a really clean bar. and dates.
So Roxanne Shupp says, my favorite, cannot do without. Me too.
Yeah.
Okay. Robin Allen, going to buy them now. Thank you. I love you, Suzanne. And I love you, Caroline. Hold it, Robin. What about me?
She loves you too.
Okay, I'm here too, you know. It's okay. Actually, Gonzo, $20 a box. My kid isn't getting one, sorry. You know what? If you were to price this at retail, it would be a lot more than that. These are healthy, they're good for you, you're going to love them, and it's a great combination of very positive elements.
Right. All the things you didn't eat today, but when you eat them, it really makes you feel better.
Muzzy,
How about a
Muzzy.
great-
And for someone was asking which bar has stevia in it. Neither of the bars have stevia. They are not sweetened with stevia.
So Mozzie Boutique said, we just ordered a lot. Okay. And
Well-
Andre Langstroth said, and we love our Gut Renew. Yeah, we've got Gut Renew bars. We've got the chocolate Gut Renew superfood protein formula. We have the
Can you
regular.
hand me the Gut Renew?
Pardon me?
We made up a Gut Renew smoothie.
Oh, certainly.
It's over there. We had a Gut Renew smoothie this morning for breakfast. What a great way to take all your pills down. I don't gag when I drink it with a smoothie. And it's a great tasting smoothie.
Okay.
It's chocolate powder on the top.
Okay. Hmm?
So great. Wonderful.
This is great.
That's like the first 7-Up commercial you did, right?
Oh yeah, got fired. Actually, come to think of it.
You've gotten fired too, not just me.
Well, you have too. Both of us have
No,
been
I'm
fired
saying
a
not
lot.
just me, but
Yeah.
you're up there.
You got fired, but you got fired from bigger deals than me. I was fired from
Lucky me.
a little local TV station because I burped on camera. I didn't mean to, but I was doing a 7-Up commercial and out came, "Ooh," and they offered me a position in the sports department. Me. This is great. This is our second smoothie today.
I know. I don't know about you, but there are some mornings I just don't want to take all the supplements. And then I make one of these real icy like this, so it's like a chocolate icy drink, and wow.
Okay, here, I'll take it from you.
Well, thanks, Al.
My pleasure. Anytime.
So that's the Gut Renew smoothie. Here's the Gut Renew snack bars. Gosh,
Yep.
I don't like to hard sell ever, but I really, really recommend these.
Here it is. 50% off today. You're not going to see this again. Maybe, who knows, maybe in years. 50% off Gut Renew snack bars. Normally, retail is $40, on sale for $20 at SuzanneSummers.com.
Oh, by the
It's
way,
also great to put in your gym bag. They're great for lunch boxes. Great for those rush mornings when you have to bring something with you, or it keeps them in your desk at work. Keeps you away from, when you have that dip in the afternoon and you want coffee or something sugary. Have a snack bar instead.
and when you have people over for dinner, a great send-off gift, if you give one, is Gentle Colon Renew. I swear I do this, and people take it and go, oh.
Yeah.
And it's magnesium and vitamin C. And you will sleep well, and you will poop.
Ooh.
Well, I
And
can't
also-
guarantee it, but magnesium is great for pooping.
And it makes a wonderfully fizzy drink.
Oh, and warm.
Okay,
Put
yeah.
in warm water.
Yeah, I like it like a tea.
Yeah.
It's
It's
beautiful.
a great way to go to sleep. You take a cup of tea, which is this. I use warm water, a spoon of the Gentle Colon Renew, stir it up, it gets all fizzy, I drink it down, and then I'm asleep. I don't remember the rest. And the other thing that I always like to talk to about hydrochloric acid, it's not a very sexy name, but you make hydrochloric acid, or you once made hydrochloric acid. And then as we, aging is about worn out parts, and we stop making all the things we need to age well. Well, one of the things we stopped making pretty early on is hydrochloric acid, and this is with pepsin, so it makes it even better.
Okay.
Why do we, what?
Sorry, no, go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Why do we want hydrochloric acid? Well, as you know, your stomach's over here, and then right below your stomach is your little hydrochloric acid manufacturer. And when you make the hydrochloric acid, your stomach feels good. But when you stop making it because you're aging or you got some issue, and the hydrochloric acid
Is great for digestion.
well, that's what it's for, and it puts it back in your stomach where you're supposed to have it. So now the gas seems to go away, and the bloating seems to go away. And then the next thing that we make automatically, but that we don't make anymore because aging is about worn out parts, are digestive enzymes. Enzymes are like little Pac-Men. They get into your GI tract where it's usually messed up because your microbiome is off, and they eat debris, different diseases and toxins, mainly toxins. So you take the hydrochloric acid, which digests your food, then you take the digestive enzymes, and they eat up the debris, the toxins. And then the last thing is probiotics. This is advanced probiotic, and there's something very special about this. It's dual encapsulation. So because we need to take hydrochloric acid in our GI tract, because I want you to see that you can see that there's a little hair on it.
Oh, it comes with the hair. Yeah, we don't charge extra for the hair.
Right. Anyway, when you take a probiotic and you're still making hydrochloric acid, that will just dissolve your hydrochloric acid and the digestive enzymes. And so when you've stopped making them and you find relief by taking the hydrochloric acid, which you will, I mean, I went for a while where I couldn't live without them. I was taking 4 to 6 hydrochloric capsules with each meal. But then we came up with this, and this is the probiotic. We have a microbiome in our GI tract, and you need the right ratio of bad guys to good guys. And so this puts back the good guys, and then the hydrochloric acid won't dissolve. What is in the
good bacteria are in the encapsulated part.
Right. I look at this all the time, and I see where the probiotic is, but what is the liquid?
I don't actually know the liquid. I just know it's the safety liquid. It's like the embryonic sac.
Okay.
It keeps the probiotics alive.
Okay.
The
all right.
embryonic sac, you say?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. Well, it's a metaphor. It's not actually an embryonic sac.
Okay, but in the meantime,
But the amazing thing about Suzanne's probiotic is that it has bacteriophage in it, and a bacteriophage, they go in and it kills the bad bacteria, and then it repopulates with the good bacteria. So if you think of it sort of like a war between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria,
Right.
She brings in the good guys who kill off the bad guys, but then they also bring an extra army of good guys.
wow.
Perfectly said. That's how I imagine it. And that's why I get so excited about our nasal renew. The nasal renew repopulates the microbiome in your nasal cavity. So if you have red, watery eyes, or runny nose, or sneezing, nasal renew is your friend. So That's a lot of stuff that we have here.
So Robin Allen just bought 6 boxes, but she
Oh.
only paid for 3.
That's smart. Yeah, that's
Okay.
really smart.
That's great, Robin
we have
Allen.
some people who are saying that they have improved their cholesterol numbers by using Gut Renew,
Wow.
which is great. I mean, obviously that's something that you have to check with your doctor, and results will vary. It's a medical condition, but talk to your doctor about the ingredients in Gut Renew, and especially if you're following the Gut Renew program, where you're getting rid of sugar and most grains and alcohol and gluten and dairy and other things that are troublesome to the gut, you can really see a pretty impressive makeover. But you might just be a person who just wants to have one smoothie a day and feel a whole lot better. So Suzanne has a huge variety of products to help.
That's
So-
me. I want one smoothie a day. It just makes all my supplements go down.
We
so
had 2
easily.
today.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Well,
Get-
but
so-
think about it, Suzanne. When you, there were times where you really had gut issues.
Terrible. Terrible.
You had gut, you would say to me, you can't imagine how uncomfortable I am. I woke up this morning with a flat stomach, and then I eat food, and it's like a basketball now.
I started hating to eat, and I love to eat. But
Yeah.
you know, when you're going to eat something, you know it's going to make you feel bad. You're not very enthusiastic.
So
It's interesting how we all have different, when the stomach goes bad, when the
Right.
gut is off. For you, it became this horrible bloating thing. For Alan, he got super fatigued and tired,
Right.
and he would just pass out.
Right. Right.
Lost all of his energy. For my girls, it was both. They got not just the basketball stomach, but they got inflammation all over their bodies.
I felt so
So it
sorry
was
for them.
Yeah, it was like you get this layer of water weight, but the brain doesn't work, the gut doesn't work. You're not. It's really frustrating. So these are the tools that Suzanne has provided, and there are a lot of different tools you can use to help. But start with that smoothie, and then get yourself some snack bars, because it helps get you through without eating the stuff that.
So Caroline, how many bars in a box?
10.
10. So that means it's costing you $2 a bar. $2 a bar. If you
Yeah,
go,
and we usually have them on sale for $3 a bar, which is a very competitive price for a bar that's as loaded as this is. And you've got 13 or 14 grams of protein in that peanut butter bar. That is a ton of protein, and it's all organic, plant-based protein.
And what a great way when you're running out of the house in the morning to grab breakfast, throw it in your purse, and it's going to be good. It's not going to
Yeah.
be like
Rosenberg Maida said, the Gut Renew smoothies are really filling. I can work all morning, and I'm on my feet all day.
Me too.
And one smoothie keeps me going with no hunger.
I absolutely agree. That happens to me. Sometimes when I want to eat, when I want to have eggs and bacon and all those things, I don't want to have a smoothie because I'm going to get too full.
so Theodore said,
You're asking about the expiration date. I think the expiration date, it's a best before date, and I think it's October of this year.
so
you have plenty of time to eat your bars.
Theodore said, it took me a year to order, but boy, I'm glad I did.
That's great.
So this is a great opportunity. 50% off. If I sound enthusiastic about it, it's because we love these bars a lot, and they're not going to come up for 50% off very soon, if ever. It depends entirely on inventory. So I urge you, if you like them, or if you haven't tried them, try them. Order a bunch of them. You won't be unhappy, I promise you. Nobody has said, I don't like your bar. Not one person has said, I don't like your bars.
No. Well, remember tonight to watch American Graffiti. You're going to really enjoy it. And
American Graffiti's on tonight?
yeah, that's what I said, on Netflix.
Oh.
So that's what we can do. Although it's kind of hard to pull ourselves away from Succession. Any of you watching Succession? Wow.
Well,
So good.
It's kind of happening live as well right now.
What do you mean?
Well, in the
With Fox.
with Fox in the news business.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah,
Are they timely?
yeah.
You know?
Well, that's our show. And
I'm going to do a quick after show when Suzanne and Alan are done, guys, if you want to ask other questions about the products or ingredients, or I'll make a couple smoothies, so tune in after if you have questions.
remember, it's not who you are, it's not what you do, it's not what you have. It's only about who you love and who loves you. I love you. I love you, Alan.
I love you.
I love you, Caroline.
I love you too. Good night, guys.
Night.